We are also following a trial of a Lubbock man who was found guilty of aggravated assault of a 1-year-old.
KCBD News Channel 11's Natalie Falkenberry joins us from the Lubbock County Courthouse with our continuing coverage.
Well, Karen and Abner, this morning the state rested their case, then the trial moved straight into closing arguments. Now, the state reminded the jurors of the testimonies they had heard from that infant's doctor, who said that these injuries could not have occurred without extreme force. Then the defense made their closing arguments. They claimed that the state did not prove that the defendant, Mr. Dixon, meant to hurt that child. The jury deliberated for nearly 45 minutes before returning with that verdict. It read that Malcolm Dixon had been found guilty of aggravated assault. Now, after that, we moved straight into the sentencing phase of this trial, and that's when Judge Freitag recessed court for the day, stating that he wanted to give jurors a break. Now, since Monday is a federal holiday, this trial will resume Tuesday morning at 9 a.m., and we'll keep you updated with our coverage then. Reporting from the Lubbock County Courthouse, Natalie Falkenberry, KCBD News Channel 11. Karen and Abner.
Thank you, Natalie.